Hey guys, what's going on? We're just going to be taking a look at the new trailer for Shin Gojira. This is like the second official theatrical trailer that just came out. We're just going to be doing a little bit of a breakdown, going over everything that happens in the trailer. So let's take a look. Basically start off TOHO logo, nothing new there. First things first, we have a new picture of Shin Gojira, kind of an upwards angle from the hand here. From this angle, his neck and bottom of his jaw look really different, and it looks like he has really broad shoulders, which is not really what we know he looks like. But this is a cool shot nonetheless. He looks really angry. Now we have a new shot we haven't seen before of a bunch of people running away with him in the distance. His massive tail just flying in the air. The thing is just huge, but traffic. I feel like during this situation, there would be a lot more traffic than this. I feel like it's really scarce traffic right here, but with emergency lights. Here we have him stepping on the building and it crumbling. Now we have a really far out shot. We haven't seen this one yet. Just to get the scale of how big he is compared to this entire, what appears to be a residential complex of homes. He's just massive. And his trail of destruction here, and where he's heading next. Definitely a cool shot we haven't seen yet. Now we just got, more scenes of people like we've had before, all the cabinet meetings and things to discuss what's going on. Stuff we've seen already before, basically. Some of the stuff might be a little new, but a lot of these shots are so similar, it may or may not be reused. Here we have what kind of reminds me of like the disaster room briefings from a lot of the older Godzilla movies, where they're sitting in there watching the destruction. As we can see on these screens, everything that's being recorded here and here is still fine, but on the center screen we have the actual current destruction happening. More of the meetings, different room briefing. Not quite sure what's going on here. I guess the military is here, so maybe some kind of plan of action. This is where we're going to be formulating some kind of attack plan on Godzilla. And then more shots of the actors. Can't really tell what's going on because there's no audio. This looks like a different meeting as well. I think there's going to be a lot of meetings in this movie that we're going to be seeing, which, depending on the length of them, may make those scenes boring, but in time will tell. Here we have these helicopters going in towards Godzilla here in the distance. I think this is the battle scene that we got from the original trailer, just this is earlier, because I think the tanks shoot at Godzilla when he gets to here, because I think these are the buildings that are in the background, he's just in front of them. So the helicopters are going in to attack him right now, and it looks like only 4 helicopters, which seems like not very many. And then all of the bullets that they're hitting him with look like they're just bouncing off of his face, so we really get that look of his indestructibility coming into effect there if all of these are just kind of bouncing off of him, which that's cool to see him taking his roots of being unstoppable like that. And then we have army camp, and then the tank scene again, and then this scene right here of him being, he looks a lot shorter in this scene. This scene is weird to me because he's gigantic, and these kind of like telephone lines and wiring with this angle, these look so tall, and he looks so short. He doesn't look very high at all. Looks like he's like 45, 50 meters tall, like the original Gojira, but he's supposed to be way huger, and he looks way huger in all of the other shots. But this one right here in particular, he looks so small. And then of course the military just blasting his face, trying to get, maximum lethality out of all their shots. There's no reason to blow up his body, he'll be fine, but I mean, I guess if you kill the head, you'll kill him. More of the army camp. checking out the action that's going on. Here's some of the tank scene that we saw from the original trailer, shooting at him. And yep, I was right. He's right on the other side of those buildings now. I don't know how he got through this area without all of this stuff being wrecked by his tail, because this thing is going everywhere. And these helicopters are way farther away than they were before shooting at him now, still blasting his face, but with missiles this time instead of the machine guns before. And then targeting him here with heavy artillery. Let's see, we got the tanks again. Now he's even farther forward. I'm curious as to what his objective is, because it seems like that was a lot of area for him to potentially destroy, and he just kind of went straight through it. So I want to know where Godzilla is going and why. I don't know if we're going to get some kind of explanation for that, but I really want to know where he is going, if his objective is just to not destroy, because he's going somewhere. It's just a straight line. And then here we can see that they're really blasting his legs and his face, but none of his torso at all. We're getting some nighttime scene here now of him smashing the buildings and things like that, because these power lines look right here look similar to the ones that were at his chest and head level before, so some of these angles are really confusing me. Now we got an upwards angle of him at night. I like how all of his red cuts and deformations glow in the dark. I find that really interesting, and I'm curious as to what the explanation for that is going to be, because that's really bizarre. It really like Burning Godzilla style right there, but obviously not that extreme and ridiculous, but this is cool how it glows like that, kind of like an insight into his inner workings. Like right here, look at how much his neck is glowing. Why? Because this fire is behind him, which makes sense why his tail is lit up like that, but why is his neck so lit up? And then here he is again, just this straight line of destruction. He's not trying to destroy anything over here, over here. He's going somewhere. And now he looks massive, just huge compared to everything. And then we got the roar again that we got in the original trailer, but now we see him bend way farther down, like he's roaring up, and now he's gonna look down at something, and then you can see how lit up and red he is again. Actually, this, for some reason, it looks like his head is falling off. Obviously, it's not falling off, but just the way this is going, it looks like his head is falling. And then, of course, we get the quote-unquote ending of the trailer. Not really, though, with, just the title, the date, and all of, the formats it's being presented in, like we got before. And then, now we get the confirmed purple breath. This is incredible. This is what everyone has been waiting for, is confirmation on what his atomic breath is going to be. And here it is. It's purple. And what I really like about this is, now that he's charging up his atomic breath, these aren't red anymore. His body slits and deformations are not red anymore. They're purple now, to match this lighting effect. And this gets me really excited, because I love the way this looks. I think this looks incredible. I am so happy with the way this turned out. So I'm excited for the potential of this, any explanations for this, if we're going to get any of that. So this is awesome. And then here he is, he's opening his mouth. He doesn't have his tongue, obviously, which is weird. but this right here, it's about to come out. Shit's about to get real. And that's basically the end of the trailer there. I'm really excited for this movie. And the rights for distribution have been sold in the United States now, so we are getting it in some format. We were going to get it originally as a DVD release next year in 2017, but we're getting it in some format now that may be new, which I don't know, it might be a trailer, or not, a theatrical release. It would obviously be late because there'd be no time for them to distribute it through all the countries that got the rights to sale before July 29th, because it's basically 9 days away this movie comes out. So, but other than that, this trailer has been incredible. The hype train is going strong right now for Toho. Like, they now want this movie to sell. Like, their marketing campaign is in overdrive right now because it's down to the wire. They got 9 days for this movie to reach the audience that they want it to. So, this is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. And as always, you guys have an awesome day.